Question 12. So the easiest thing that you can do here is talking about mass, density, volume. So let's just start off by writing density equals mass over volume. Now let's have a little think about what we've got in front of us. So we've got, it's combined, right? We're combining metal A and combining metal B. So we need to know, at the moment, we know the density of the two, just there, and we know the mass of the two individuals, and we know the mass overall. So what we need to do is to think about mixing these two together. Let's work out the volume of each one. So let's think about A to begin with. So what do we know? We know the density equals 19.3. We know the mass is 150, but we don't know the volume. So I can just rearrange this quite easily. If I multiply both sides by the volume and divide by 19.3, it just becomes this here. So the volume of A equals, if you work that out on your calculator, it's going to be 7.772, and then there's a little bit more to it as well. Now do the same for B. So let's do B. Exactly the same idea. So we know the density and we know the mass, but we don't know the volume. So if we rearrange, we've got 150 over 8.9. So the volume of B is going to equal, we've got 16.85, and there's a little bit more just there. So if we add these two together, that's going to give us the total volume. So the total volume is going to equal 24.629, and there's a little bit more. Try and be precise there. Right, now let's work out the density of combining A and B. So remember, density equals mass over volume. So the mass is 300 and the volume is that figure of 24.6259 and a little bit more. So if you work that out, that's going to equal, and I'm just going to write this to one decimal place, be 12.2, and that's grams per centimetre cube. These questions can be sometimes a little bit harder when it mixes the units. Now, everything was nice for us here because they were both in centimetre cubes, both mentioned grams.